It stops with me. It stops with me. No, you can't have my daughter. No, you can't have my son. No, you can't have my grandchildren. It stops with me. You know why it stops with me? Because the blood is against you. I put the blood against you. I put up a blood barrier. I put up a blood barrier. What biologists call, there's a brain barrier that can be pierced, and if something pierces your brain barrier, it affects your ability to think or function or remember or deal with Alzheimer's or dementia, because it has broken through the brain barrier, and there are all kinds of diseases. You want to keep them out of the brain barrier. You're going to be a brain barrier that stops it from passing to another generation. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. I'm going to say it again because I don't think you heard me. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. You're the standard that God lifts up against him. Because you're filled with the Spirit, you say it stops right here. You're the guard that stops it from hitting the goalpost. You're the barrier that God's going to use. That's why he snatched you in. That's why he pulled you in. That's why he called you out of your sin. He drew you like a magnet draws steel. He drew you like a magnet draws metal. He drew you to him. And even when you didn't want to be there, he still drew you. Some of you didn't even want to come to church this morning, but God drew you. He got you up out of the bed with your tired self and said, come out here because I got a word for you. And I'm going to do something down inside of you. And I'm going to fix you. And I'm going to fix you so that you can stand in an evil day. Anybody can stand in a good day, but you got to be tough to stand in the evil day. Having done all to stand, let us stand therefore with our loins girded about with truth. Having done all to stand. The Bible said you have not yet resisted unto blood. You haven't put up the fight you got to put up. You got to put up the fight so strong that you great drops of sweat of blood coming out of your skin like Jesus did in the Garden of Gethsemane. You got to resist. Touch somebody and say, resist. Resist. Resist the temptation to give up. Resist the temptation to give in. Resist the temptation to fall out. Resist the temptation to cuss people out about nothing. Fall out with people. Act a fool about nothing. Get a spirit of animosity about nothing. Resist the spirit. When you see those spirits